in order for you to touch this, I'm gonna need some money. For you to get my number, I'm gonna need some money.
Okay, here's the reality of it. It's better that you charge him for it as opposed to giving it away under some idea of love. Send him your Cash App. Women are just like this equipment.
What? What in the world?
Men compare women to cars all the time. Last time I looked, you had to purchase a car.
Yo, now that video y'all just got to see, I seen the previous video from this woman. She was making sense, but then I turn around and I wake up and I see this video where this bitch compared women to cars and even had the audacity to say that men compare women to cars all the time. I've never heard in the history of having conversations with other men that talk about women comparing them to cars. We might compare these hoes to ice cream. I've never heard it. Maybe I'm not hanging around car guys, right? Like the average guy. I've never heard a guy compare a woman to a car. But she goes on to say that men buy cars so they might as well pay for us, right? Pay for the pussy. See, this is why a lot of the young girls are lost, because old bitches are stupid. They literally have no train of thought. They literally make shit up as they go along. Let me just put this in perspective. I had a conversation with my sister about 10 years ago, to which I told her, she said, how can you tell if a man is cheating on you or he just wants sex? I said, well, it's as good as the charade is. You'll probably never know. Meaning, he can keep up the act. The longer he keeps up the act, the longer you won't know till you know. But I told her, she said, so what type of guy should I go for, right? Because I like him good looking, smart, funny, and all this monkey shit. And I had to tell my sister, my older sister, a dude that looks good, is smart and funny, those are defaults. You want those admirable traits in a human being. That goes without saying. You don't pick people, you don't select people, man or woman. You don't select people off of those attributes. They come already installed. Then you look for other shit. If you're a woman, you look for someone that can possibly take you serious enough to marry you, right? That it's a deep person, not a shallow, dumb fuck. But these hoes only want Birkin bags and bullshit, so I can see how they get tricked out the pussy. Getting tricked out the pussy is not a new phenomenon. These hoes literally be getting tricked by motherfuckers they know don't like them. But going back to the original topic, this woman is saying that women should charge men for the pussy. That's called prostitution. That's why most of these young women is young hoes and just selling the pussy. Now I understand and I respect if that's your arrangement. If he's cool with it and you cool with it, whatever. But to program these hoes to conduct themselves as prostitutes when they're not prostitutes is highly flawed. They literally, it always fucks me up when women say, well, if I charge him for it, then if it don't work out, then at least I got something. No, you didn't. And most of you hoes don't retain that money. You don't invest it. You don't buy stock with it. You buy bullshit that depreciates with value. So essentially, when you do get the money, you're buying it on bullshit that you won't have in the next 10 years. On that handbag, that bullshit. It ain't like these niggas is buying hoes cars. So we can stop pretending. These hoes are literally like selling themselves out. If it don't work out, it's called an experience, bitch. And hopefully if you got your head screwed on right and you choose somebody that has admirable qualities, plus he has the means to provide and is adequate to protect you, then if it doesn't work out, you have memories. These motherfuckers be picking men that are highly flawed. It wasn't gonna work out anyways. Ray Charles could have saw that shit coming from a mile away. They too stupid and they don't take suitable advice. But to tell these hoes to sell the pussy or charge for the pussy, that's gonna lead even more hoes to old age by themselves. You've literally, this is why I tell young women don't listen to old bitches. Because old bitches are how you selling your pussy. And then when you get old, don't nobody want no used vehicle. And I literally came up with that analogy on the fly. But don't no man want no used goods. You knocked all up or you been ran through. Niggas know when you been ran through. Bitch, if you 37 and you still single, there's a problem. You're uncooperative or you're a former run through. And I think a lot of these hoes do it on purpose. I think they give them erroneous advice because they didn't get what they were supposed to get because they didn't listen. And so they sabotaging these young hoes. If you're a young woman listening to my voice, don't listen to an old bitch, especially if she's a single old bitch. If she's 45 or 50 years old, she ain't got no man, don't listen to that bitch. She couldn't tell you about shit. She can't lead you through a dark room. She can't lead herself nowhere. And she probably struggling with fucked up credit. Anyways, I'm out. No one's